This legislation began in the Illinois Senate. It was a very, very long and arduous effort. The person who led the negotiations, who sponsored the bill in the Illinois Senate, is with us today. He's a great senator. He's our senator, Senator Kwame Raoul. Come on forward, Kwame.
Thank you and good morning. I thought I knew enough about workers' compensation when I worked as a workers' compensation lawyer defending the Cook County. I learned a lot more about it as I spent hours and hours in the room with John Bradley and Greg Bass and Dave Veit and John Carpenter. But one of the things I do remember from when I was a workers' compensation defense lawyer was the case of a woman who bragged about building a Wisconsin home off of her workers' compensation cases. And as I think of that woman, I think of somebody who disadvantaged her fellow employees, because as there are abuses in a system that is meant to protect workers, honest workers, if there's a worker who will abuse it, it impacts other workers because it lessens the amount of jobs we will have in the state of Illinois. It'll lessen the ability for an employer to invest in the protections for their employees. And as we took on this measure, we thought about that. We thought about keeping a great company like Navistar in the state of Illinois and keeping all the jobs in the state of Illinois. And it was not an easy process. And as Leader Radonio indicated, the bill was far from perfect, but we were not going to let the perfect be the enemy of the good. This is a major reform. As indicated, it'll save between $500 and $700 million, maybe in excess of that. But almost as important as the dollar savings is a changing of the culture at the Illinois Industrial Commission, and the message that will be sent out that this system is meant to protect legitimately injured workers and not to invite abuses. And so I thank all of those who participated in this.